Alright, Cancer, here we go. As promised in yesterday's Cure for Cancer reading, which was a bit chaotic, took me 3 tries, I am doing an energies update for the sign of Cancer, the hot spot of the connection cycle. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, doesn't matter. It's a general reading, may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, or you found Steve's Love Tarot, you're here for a reason, I promise you. This reading is timeless, technically. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. I broke out a new deck here. Alright, this is my pre-shuffle. This is a Renaissance deck. And it's one I've been messing around with offline for about a week or so. A friend of mine gave it to me. And I like to play with the cards offline for a while, make friends with them before I bring them on camera and pull readings for the mass public. That being said, this deck, I decided because of yesterday's Cure for Cancer reading, I would break this deck out. Get a fresh energy here, a fresh deck. The decks are basically mediums and they reflect the energy. So I thought I'd see what we got. Okay, well, pretty much could have used any deck to get this, but okay, here we go. Bottom of my deck here, starting out my pre-shuffle. I'll show it to you. It's the Fool. It's somebody coming towards you. Okay, it's somebody taking a leap of faith, somebody who sees it as a risk. Why? Well, it's crossed by the Three of Swords. Three of Swords, as you all know, especially for you as Cancerians, is a very common card. I did a whole reading for you, I think, last week because of the Three of Swords, right? And the Three of Swords, you all know, is one of the cards, if not the main card, that ends the separation phase in these soulmate cycles. This person's coming at you with a lot of pain. They have a lot of pain. They have a lot of, actually, there's regret and sadness around this here, okay? Generally, when I look at this card, the way the energy reflects off this Renaissance deck is very interesting to me. What I've got is 2 people in the background here fighting, right? And a cat who's not having any of it, right? But I've got 2 people fighting here. They regret fighting themselves on this connection. That's where the regret lives. It's caused them a great deal of pain. This is someone who was not interested at one point, who is coming towards you from a point of pain, though. And I say though, it might be a good thing. I don't know. This person basically has smartened up, essentially. And what I've got here is the King of Cups. It's somebody who never opened up. They never told you how they felt. They have never told you how they felt. Not fully. Anyway. I also get, strangely enough, off of this card, I get there's some sort of something they're afraid to reveal to you. It could just be their emotions. It could be a secret. It could be something else. We'll find out as we go through the reading. Underneath that is the 8 of Coins, the 8 of Pentacles. This person has done a lot of work on themselves. They have done a lot of work on themselves. They have seen, in fact, in my morning reading this morning, being where I pull a card and I kind of see what's going on with the energies, I got the 8 of Pentacles for you. And it's here again in this different deck. It's a very strong energy. One of the things that again, I mentioned it earlier, the 4 of Cups. They rejected this. That's the energy around this 3 of Swords. They fought themselves on this connection for a long time. They see it as a risk coming towards you, though, because of that, yes. But also because they never told you how they felt. They're not very good at opening up emotionally. But there's also some kind of something they need to tell you here. Something more that they would need to explain. I don't know specifically what it is, and that probably only applies to a percentage of you. But it's very strong in the energy, so I'm not sure. It might apply across the board. I'm not sure. Anyway, someone who rejected it is basically turning their ass around. The Wheel of Fortune right here. Someone who rejected it is pulling a 180 and coming right towards you. All right, turning themselves right around. The reading just over and over and over again. And it's what I've been getting for you. It's what's been coming up. Let's shuffle the deck here. Let's see where we go. All right, let's go. Let's see what the Renaissance has to say. And we'll clarify with another deck and get, on one of the regular decks, and we'll see what it has to say. I just wanted, like when you go to a doctor, you get a second opinion. I wanted another opinion. We recently brought the Witches deck in, and it was telling us the same thing. How about another deck? Yeah, it's telling us the same thing. But this time, that 3 of Swords is very powerful. All right, there's a lot of pain here. Let's see where we go. This is going to be interesting. I've managed to corral the energy back a bit from yesterday's Cure for Cancer. This first card out is Before the Cut. It's why we're here. And it's the Queen of Swords. They've got something they want to say to you. This woman on this card looked like she got something she wants to say. It doesn't look like it's very nice. It looked like she's going to hit me with a ruler. But the truth of the matter is, this person has realized some truths. You know, again, around that Three of Swords with those people fighting in the background. This person fought themselves on this connection. That Three of Swords reads like a Three of Swords, Five of Wands combo, right? They fought themselves on this. This Queen of Swords here has something to say. All right, she's sitting down here. She's pointing at something right here, and you can imagine she's calling you over to the desk, right? Oh, okay. What is it? They're nervous about it, though. You know, but the Queen of Swords has a lot of feelings inside. All right, it's a very emotional energy that's here, and that's true. If you watched my All Signs Mercury in Pisces reading, you understand that people are aware of their emotions now. They understand them. They're acknowledging them. Let's see what comes after that Queen of Swords after the cut. Let's see where we go. Two of Wands. Yeah. There again, it's the same. Two of Wands. I mean, seriously, it's this energy. It doesn't matter what deck I grab. The energy is reflecting here. This guy looks a little nervous. Yeah, there's a lot of nervousness. That's one of the things that this Renaissance deck is really reflecting nicely, is the nervousness your person has. They are formulating a plan, though. I can tell you that, toward coming towards you. They are. It's inside. It's not something they're talking about. You know, they're not projecting it. But they are. This is someone who's keeping an eye on you a little bit. All right? I'm just giving you all the energy that's here. I'm going to give you everything I got. This person's keeping an eye on you a little bit. Maybe making excuses. Telling them that they don't, you know, for at least for a long time they did, you know, with their spying. Maybe they check out your social media. Maybe they just look at your picture or whatever. They're just making up excuses as to why they're doing it. Now they realize that there's strong emotions there. I think the strength of the connection scared this person a great deal. Because we know they've been hurt in the past. I can feel that off the Three of Swords. You're one of the signs where your person was cut deeply in the past by something. And that's what caused them to shut down. I mean, we're not born that way, so it's always something that happens. But with your person, I think they want to tell you about it. Now, I don't think they ever have. It's very interesting. For a lot of you, anyway. Not all, but for a lot of you, that's there. I'm giving you the energy. Let's shuffle the deck here. Give me the soulmate cycle from the angle of Cancer, universe. What's going on right now? Give me a reading. And it knows what I mean by that. Let's see where we go. All right. Overall energy of our reading is the Magician. It's a card of action. All right, it is. It's somebody's taking action. Whether they want to or not, whether they're afraid to or not, it doesn't matter. That Two of Wands, they might be nervous, but they're setting the intention to come towards you. And they need to let go of something to do it. Okay? The universe isn't bringing in a third party here yet, but they at least have to let go of something on their side, a block that they've put up in their own mind. Right? Those two people fighting on the Three of Swords. What's crossing this? The Lovers. It is. The energy is set. They're coming. I said with the Magician. I said it. Rewind. I did. They're coming in whether they want to or not, whether they're afraid to or not. It doesn't matter. I read that from the pre-shuffle big time. You know, this Renaissance deck isn't fucking around. It's really showing the nervousness of your person. I can feel it off the deck for sure. But this Lovers here just tells me the energy is set. The table is set. All they got to do is bring the food. And it looks like they're bringing it. And look, as I say that, and I say that a lot, I didn't just say it here. Take a look at this Magician card. He's sitting at a table, isn't he? Yeah. That's you waiting for the food on some level, I suppose, in the image. Your person's coming in. The energy's coming toward the person getting served. All right? So, well, that's our overall energy. I'm going to take that out. We'll hold on a second here. We'll move a deck in place. All right. Let's do it. The reading's on the flip. This is the energy around your connection. This is how your person feels in their emotions. I'll dig. This is how they feel in their soul about you, not what they show you, not what they tell you, because it's bullshit. It really is with this person. And the hidden energies here. But the universe wants you to know. It was read with the energy of the connection. And I'll tell you. Right here's the potential final outcome. I say potential because I can't predict free will. Okay? And I will clarify everything, throw some universe cards over the top. And if I think I need to extend this one, which you can pretty much bet your sweet Cancer asses I will, there'll be a link in the description for an extended. All right, and we'll go pretty deep. Now I'm going to take my time. This deck, this particular deck has a lot to say. So I'm going to take my time as I go through the energy here. So if you're impatient, you might want to go find another reader. I'm trying to give you everything that's here in the energy, because this is very important energy here in March. It's rooted in temperance. It's rooted in shit happening. Your whole reading is clarifying. The overall energy of your reading is the Magician. This is something happening here. Shit's and he's even raising his arm in the air. Shit's happening. Let's see where we go. I'll give you everything I got. All right. This deck wants to talk. Right here's the energy around the connection. What is it? First card out after the Magician. Oh, very interesting. The High Priestess. Oh my God. That's fucking unreal. Yeah, they're in their soul energy. They are. We got 1 and a 2. And believe me, I've pulled a lot of readings on this. There aren't a lot of cards in sequence left in here. It's just not possible. I've been pulling readings on this for about a week now, offline. Yeah, it's just they're in their feels. You know, the energy is there. We've got the Lovers here at the bottom. The energy is there. How do they feel in their emotions? That'll tell me more about this. 5 of Swords. Yeah. They fucked up. This is I fucked up upright. This person spent a lot of time worried about short-term victories, not seeing the long view, right? Not taking the long view of things. They tried, as we saw with that 3 of Swords, they tried to ignore you. You know, they did their best to ignore the situation, or just, I'm not interested, I'm not whatever. They can't ignore it anymore. And this self-sabotage that they've done, they're feeling every inch of it. When the 5 of Swords is in the feelings, especially when it's read with the energy of a High Priestess next to it, they're feeling every inch of this. And that's why the energy here is kind of somber, isn't it? My voice always reflects the mood of the energy. It's very, very somber energy. Right here, how do they feel in the soul about you? The Knight of Pentacles, called the Missionary of Coins in this deck, but it's the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah. I mean, they have an offer for you. On the Witch's deck, I often say that this knight is stopped, right? He's in front of the water and everything, and he's not passing. This knight here is moving a little bit. They're coming towards you. With the High Priestess driving it here, you know, her eyes are wide open on this deck, and that's a point for a reason. That's a very good point. This person is awake, all right? And that's why we had trouble with the Cure for Cancer reading the other day, why I had to pull it 3 times. Because there is something tugging on them on their side that's slowing them down. This is very slow-moving energy, but it is somebody who is moving forward. The energy is coming towards you. But they have a lot to be nervous about. I think a lot of you Cancers might tell them to go fuck off, or at very least ask a question. You know, it's very interesting when I look at this card. You know, the universe gives us energy and signs and signals through mediums, whether it's a napkin on the ground or a tarot card here, gives us signs in the way we'll understand them. Otherwise, we wouldn't understand them. When I look at this card, and I just did just now as I was about to go back to the deck to pull the message from the universe, what I see up here in the blue area, in the sky and all that, and you can even look at it, you could look it up online if you wanted to, but this is how I perceive it. It's Jackson Browne's Late for the Sky album cover. It's right there. It's Jackson Browne's Late for the Sky album cover. And I mentioned that popped in my head from the universe, that little read, as I was talking about the 5 of Swords, how they got a lot to be nervous about. Yeah, a lot of time has passed here. This person's late for the fucking sky, okay? And maybe, but the point is, I mean, they're late, but maybe you're late for the sky. You know, maybe it's time for you to fly, kind of thing. And they're worried about that. They self-sabotage this. This deck is showing a lot of the worry that the other decks are kind of missing a little bit. It's here. I can dig it. I can almost dig why your person's not coming in. Although, to be honest with you, they still piss me off. Because it's their own fault. The 5 of Swords is always our own fucking fault. But they are moving forward. Late for the Sky. Boy, that would be a great title for this reading, because it pretty much is. Well, what's the universe want to tell us? It's red with the High Priestess here. Oh, shh. It's 2 of Cups. And look, you're both naked on it, even. My God, butt crack showing. Is that you, Cancer? Is that your butt crack? Oh, my God. Anyway, I told you had sweet Cancer asses. They're right there in front of me right now. This is, again, all they're focused on. Your person's thinking about you. I think this came up in the extended the other day for the Mercury and Pisces reading, which of course you're all over. You're the hot spot. Any all signs reading, you're definitely going to be there in some form or another. You're all this person's you're all they're thinking about. Literally, all they're feeling, all they're thinking about. There's no third energy coming in here. They might be married. I know for a lot of you, your person is, but it's not here. It's about 2 cups. I don't have 3 cups. I have 2 cups. And I have it with a high priestess in the energy of the connection. A high priestess, by the way, where the soul energy is flowing, the eyes are open. They're aware of what's going on right now. And the energies at play, the Mercury in Pisces and Venus in Aquarius, getting its ass kicked by Mars also there, is all in play. It's all happening. But it's all because of a couple of things. One, the baseline temperance energy of March, which balances things, makes people see some realities, right? And also what happened in late February from about Valentine's Day forward, which was just, you know, if they do have something on their side, it went tits up. It really did. It got a little catawampus over there, seeing the realities of it, you know. Not that they haven't before, but in these energies, it's a little hard to ignore it. They're an energy that makes you take action, kind of a thing. All right. Anyway, the universe wants to tell us it's about your soulmate connection. All of this right here. It's about two soul. It says you two are coming together. It also says it with the lovers here at the bottom. It also said it in the pre-shuffle with the 3 of Swords crossing the Fool. It's saying it, saying it, saying it over and over again. Now that the energies have mellowed a bit from yesterday's cure for Cancer, what's the potential final outcome here? You remember yesterday's cure for Cancer? I took a peek at the card. I won't lie to you. Remember yesterday's cure for Cancer? Remember what I said? This person is in and out, in and out, in and out. Okay? Keep that in mind. This is a self-sabotaging person. All right, so again, like I said, my readings are not roses and rainbows here, okay? It's a Hangman. This is the final outcome. The Hangman is the final outcome, is anything but communication. But everything around this says that they're coming towards you. They are moving towards you. There's a lot of shame here. There's a lot of guilt for what happened. And they're pissed at themselves for not following through and telling you how they feel, or for lying to themselves and denying the connection. All they can feel is the connection. All right? They know they're late for the sky here. You are, if no one else, right? It's time for me to fly, kind of a thing. That's why this is a card, what I've got is a card of action. The Magician is the overall energy, and I've got a final outcome of no action. Now, that doesn't mean nothing's going to happen. We have to clarify, all right? And that's exactly what we're going to do right now. And we're going to clarify with the Witches. It is a nice blend with this Renaissance deck, all right? We're going to see where this goes. This, at the very least, energy is always in layers. Your person has a new perspective, a brand new view. I said in the pre-shuffle, they've done a lot of work on themselves with that 8 of Pentacles. They have a whole new view on their behavior here, this 5 of Swords behavior, this short-sightedness, right? If nothing else, we can see their short-sightedness in that they cast you off to probably, for a lot of you, make something work with something else or however they've been living their life. And that was a foolish move. It was a stupid mistake, and they know it now. They do want to fix it. The energy is coming towards you. The universe says you two end up together, okay? You end up with communication. We'll have to see what clarifies that. Let's go. Why is the High Priestess here? Tell me about the High Priestess. It's a nice reading. It's about what I expected off of that Cure for Cancer reading I did yesterday for you. It's about what I expected, but the energy here, I've managed to mellow it. This Renaissance deck corralled the energy and said, look, this person's really nervous. They're really worried. They're ashamed of how they behaved in the past. And yeah, there's a good chance they're going to sit on their hands for a little bit, because this is the second slowest moving energy. The energy's moving. The eyes are open on the High Priestess. It's just moving pretty slow, but it is coming towards you. They do not want you to get away. Evidence of that is right here. Yeah, I tell you what, and looking at that ass, I wouldn't either. High Priestess, why is it here? What do we got? Tell me about it. Why is the High Priestess here? Death. Something has changed within this person. It's very clear. Something that who they were has died, gone away. There is a huge transformation in this person's soul. They are I believe, I said this for another sign the other day, I think. I may have been Libra, I'm not sure, but it's the same kind of energy that's here. This person is actually absorbing the information of the lessons this connection has showed them. Their propensity is still to fight it a little bit, but only because they feel shame for fighting it. Your person's kind of an enigma, a bit of a paradox. They're ashamed for having lied to themselves about the connection, lied to you about how they felt, or not shared with you how they felt, or ran away from you, or whatever they did. They're ashamed for that, but at the same time, they're still kind of doing it, you know, and then they get shamed for still doing it. It's this, again, negative energy feeds itself. They need to get past this. The Hangman tells me they likely are. The Two of Cups tells me that as well, the lead in to the Hangman. What's on top of the High Priestess? The Knight of Cups. Yeah, they are coming towards you. The universe wants you to know that. It keeps hammering that message home. This person is awake. This High Priestess on this deck, her eyes are wide open. She's staring right at me. Okay, male or female, doesn't matter. It represents the intuition, soul. This person does have some secrets, though. We talked about that. They've got some secrets. I don't know what those secrets are. That there's something that they're afraid to tell you, or they know they'll have to tell you. It could just be them opening up. You know, maybe how they feel is a big secret. You know, this person is afraid to be vulnerable. Why is the Knight of Cups here? Ace of Pentacles. They know they need to come right, but this energy here, the Knight of Cups is here because it's been a long time coming. You might be getting away. I have to revert back to late for the sky here. All right? They need to take action now. It's time to do the trick, and they know it. They also know that they're going to have to reveal some secrets. An eyes open High Priestess reveals the secrets. And that's what they're going to have to do. All right? Sorry about any background noise, by the way, if it comes through. All right? Let's see where we go here. Why is the Five of Swords here? Tell me about the Five of Swords. I'm starting your reading a little early today, so you know, all kinds of hustle and bustle on the home front. Five of Swords, why is it here? Why is it here? Six of Cups. Again, there's shame here, I told you. There's shame and regret for how they behaved, for them blowing you off, for them running. There's a lot of nostalgia in the energy, and I saw it the other day in a couple of different readings. It's here. This person is very, very in their emotions right now. They're thinking about this constantly, and I told you that with the Two of Cups off the High Priestess. They're thinking about this constantly. It's all they can think about is what happened here and how they kind of sabotaged their own life in a way, maybe their own future. It's possible that they did. Because you might be late for the sky. I don't know. They better hurry up. Better get to stepping and do some kind of a trick here real quick there, magician. What's on top? Temperance. Yeah. It's the energy of March that's making them realize all of this. This card, we just can't get rid of it. It just keeps coming up here in March. It's all over the place. There's no reason it would come up any more than any other card, but it is. It's someone who wants to fix this. They realize they want to fix this because they think back, but at the same time, again, your person swirls around and around and around. I'm picking up an energy where they're real nervous about this, okay? And it's got to be more, I mean, it might just be that for some of you, but it's got to be more than just worried about opening up and telling you how they feel. There has to be something else here. They might have to confess something that they were lying about. It's possible, okay? Whatever it is that they need to reveal to you puts them in a vulnerable position. So it's all tied to their fear of vulnerability, no matter what it is. Only you would know. I mean, you probably, if it is a secret of something like that where they lied to you or whatever, even if it was just about their feelings, you probably feel that. You guys are connected at a very high level. The High Priestess and the energy of the connection applies to you too. You're part of the connection. So you're definitely connected. So your intuition would be telling you all along that, you know, something was off or whatever. Why is the Temperance here? Ace of Cups. They're in their feels. Ace of Cups and Temperance here with this, again, there's so much fucking shame and guilt is what I get here for the short-sightedness of what they did. It's a whole lot of could have had a V8 energy when you slap yourself on the head, you know, could have had a V8. Instead, they went for Kool-Aid, flavored water with food coloring, you know, it's just, it was nothing. There's a lot of love here they're holding on to. All right, it is starting to leak out a little bit because of that energy. There's a rainbow on this card here. That's going to mean something at some point. I don't know what or when, but there's a reason the universe made me look at that. Why is the Knight of Coins here? The Knight of Coins. The Knight of Pentacles. I hate it when they put coins on the card. I hate calling them coins. Because pentacles are more than just coins, you know. It's more than just money. Here we go. What do we got here? Knight of Pentacles. What is it? Why are they moving so slow? They definitely have a big offer for you. He's holding that right there. You know, they're coming in. A lot of time has passed here for some of you. This is old energy for a good chunk of you. Across of this is the Ace of Swords. They're moving slow because there's a truth they need to tell you. Okay? There's a truth here. They want the reconciliation, but there's something just keeping them, slowing them down. There's a secret they need to reveal. There's something they need to tell you. What's on top? 9 swords. There it is. 9 swords. They're worried. Again, there's the worry coming out that the Renaissance deck is just reflecting like crazy. You know, I can't help. I'm sitting here worried doing this reading. I got nothing to worry about. You know, I've done thousands of these readings. It's no big deal. Nothing new. It's not my first day at work. But it feels like it is. It's really strange. This person is thinking about this a lot. Okay, they're up a lot. What they're thinking about, we have to look to the bookend. Okay, so the bookend of this card is the Knight of Cups. Again, it's all about coming towards you. That's why they're going slow. Because they slow themselves down. They get in their head. Right? This is a faster moving energy than this, but this is what gets them in their head. Then they start going slower. Okay, and it's all because of some truth they need to tell you. It's something that they need to admit to you, reveal to you. Could just be their feelings. Okay, and they have a hard time being vulnerable. But I don't know. I think there's something else. I feel it. It's in there. I'll find it in the extended. Oh, I'm extending it. With that energy floating around there, I'll find it. I don't know what it is. I don't know if I can pinpoint it exactly, but there's got to be something. Okay, there's got to be something more here. Could just be that they were lying to you about how happy they are on their side. I don't know. I have no idea. But I think it's broader than that. In other words, this person puts out a whole image to the public. Be it so, I'm not saying they're famous or something. I'm just saying like social media, friends, family, all that. That's everyone's public. You know, there's something. Why is this 9 of Swords here? Page of Pentacles. Worried about every fucking... It's just what I already told you. I said we have to look to the bookend, and the bookend is the Knight of Cups. They're worried about that. They're worried about talking to you. And they keep an eye on you like crazy. Their soul makes them do it. And I believe they make up excuses and they get mad at themselves if they do spy. And spying can be just looking at your picture, right? It could be also daydreaming about you. But it could also be looking at your social media or driving by your house or whatever. Or your work, or whatever it is. Either way, they always hate themselves for doing that. So they make up excuses as to why they're doing it. You know, well, you know, I might as well, if I take my eyes off it, something might happen. You know, bullshit like that. I don't know. It could be anything. You know, people make up all sorts of excuses in their head. Anyway, they're nervous as fuck about talking to you. The Page of Pentacles is about communication. It's about someone keeping an eye on you. It's about communication. It's the card of the student. It's someone learning. The more they learn basically I'll phrase it this way. The more they learn about what shit they are and how they behaved here, the worse they feel. And it actually slows them down. They need to stop thinking about it. We need that nostalgia energy, that 6 of Cups that was crossing here to go away. If you need to tell somebody something, Ace of Swords, and you're worried about it, let's say for example, even if it's just how you feel, the worst thing you could do is think about it. You just need to do it. I think that's what happens though in the end. We opened with a fool. That fool just goes for it, just takes a leap of faith. But I think the universe has given us the lay of the land here and why they've been going slow, you know, and all of that. It's no excuse. I'm still pissed at them. Okay, this is a powerful connection, and I agree with them. They were an asshole and a stupid idiot for passing this thing up. You too, I saw it in the Cure for Cancer the other day, we're supposed to come together. This was supposed to happen. All right, and they toonses the driving cat with their free will right off the road to destiny and got themselves hung up on the rocks. And that's what's been jamming this thing up. And now they want to come back. Now they're turning their ass around and coming back, as we saw in the pre-shuffle with that Wheel of Fortune. And Yeah, they're nervous about it, but okay, fine. You're nervous about it. Stop thinking about it and just fucking do it. And I end with this. Okay, I will wait till we clarify, but I know what the energy around this is. And I'm going to smack your person in the back of the head. Two of Cups, why is it here? I do think they're coming towards you. I do. The universe does too. I got two naked people hugging right here. Right? There you go. Is that sweet Cancer ass I was talking about. Right there. Get your ass over to the extended for sure, because I think we're going to need it for this one. Let's see where we go. Two of Cups. What else, the universe? Why are you throwing me Two of Cups here? The universe seems hell-bent. Basically, the universe is saying to me here, aside from the fact that you're on their mind pretty heavy, this is all they're really feeling this connection, and their eyes are open about it, and blah, blah, blah. Taking into account everything else I said that's slowing them down. But the universe here is insistent. It's like saying, Steve, yes, universe, they're going to be together and naked. Okay. All right. Fine. Fine. I would say I want pictures, but I'm afraid y'all would send them. But aside from that, I already got a picture. So I'm good. Two of Cups. Why is it here? Two of Cups. Five Swords. Five Swords. Oh, and it wanted to reveal itself. I said, there's the rainbow. The Ten of Cups. I said, there's a rewind, I did. I said back at this Temperance card, there's a rainbow on it. It means something. I don't know what yet. We'll find out. Here it is. It wanted to reveal itself because this card did a little spinny move, and I saw it. It's the Ten of Cups. Five of Swords on top of it. 10 Cups crossing the Five Swords. This person wants to reverse all of this. They're chasing rainbows right now. That's why the universe says they're coming in. It's a corny way to put it. I'll phrase it more like me then, if it make you feel better. They're chasing fucking rainbows. All right, whatever it is, this tells me with the 10 Cups crossing the Five Swords, they're aware that their behavior, their short-sightedness, all this nonsense we were talking about up here is just that. The universe seems to think that they get past it and it brings them in. But it's the same energy that my butt is the same energy that I'm reading when I just do a cold read on this without cards. It's sort of they're still kind of short-sighted in the way they're approaching you, which is why there's this energy of you might be late for the sky. Okay, it's possible that this is all a bit too little too late with this person. They need to show up big. I don't know if they can. So you might need to take, and I've been telling everybody this lately, this has been coming up in the energy. You might need to make sure you meet them on their level, okay? Don't, you know, this person is capable, feels great love for you, huge love, keeps them up at night. They feel terrible about this, but you need someone who can open up, who can be vulnerable. It takes two to tango in a relationship. See, there's two on the card right here, right? Otherwise, you're just naked out in the garden by yourself. Right? And that's fine. Let the little neighbor boy film you, whatever. But it's better to be naked in a garden with another person. You know, two people vulnerable. 8 Wands. They're coming in. Universe is insistent. The universe is insistent that they're showing up. But I'm telling you, listen to what I just told you. Okay? I haven't pulled any cards yet. I could be wrong. If I get egg on my face, that's fine. But 8 of Wands on top of this here. This person's 10 Cups crossing the 5 Swords. This person's rolling in. There's no doubt about it. Strength. Yeah, they're getting past this 5 of Swords behavior, but only to a point. You know, again, there's something here with this Ace of Swords and the soul, and I'll pull on it in the extended. I will pull the shit out of their soul. Like pulled pork at a barbecue, I will rip it to shreds, and I will find out what it is they're so fucking afraid to reveal to you. It's got to be more than just their feelings. All right, it doesn't take much to say I love you. You would think they're just 3 words, and they drive some people really crazy. But it's really easy. You know, it's not that big a deal. Tell someone, you'll feel better, and then you can get naked in a garden. I mean, it's wonderful. It's a good deal. Like 3 magic words. 9 of Pentacles. Yeah. It's minor arcana Empress energy. It's red with the Ace of Pentacles. That's my dilemma with it. It's, for some of you, it's someone who might confess to you that they were afraid to lose their independence or something like that, which is rich because they don't have any on their side anyway. But the reality is, this person is very intimidated by you. They know they need to come right because they're very impressed by your growth. They're very impressed with you. I don't know why that is. I'm not saying you're shit. Of course you're awesome people. I know that. All right. I don't tell everyone that they have sweet asses. I don't tell every sign that. I do know. I do know. I don't cheat on you with other signs, Cancer. But they're very impressed with you. You've changed this. You've done a lot for this person, a lot more than you know. Could be things you said. It could just be your existence. I don't know. Well, I'll try to dig into it in the extended. I will. You're very important to this person. They know they need to come right. Again, from the Renaissance deck, everything bleeds through. And you can see it here with the Nine of Swords. There's a nervousness here. You might be gone. The Magician does things quickly, right? If you need to if somebody says to you the phrase, you need to pull a rabbit out of your hat here, right? That means get your ass in gear and do something fast, right? That's what it means. It's almost like a miracle needs to happen here. Again, they see that you might be gone. They see that you're not chasing them. They see that you're not waiting on them, so to speak, right? You found your Empress energy. You found your independence. A lot of you have. A lot of you have really found your self-worth. You're just watching these readings to see what happens, some of you. But the reality is that alone is why they're communicating. Yes, that's why they're nervous about the Knight of Cups, but they are reaching out anyway according to the universe. But it's also why they know they need to reveal something to you. Okay? That Ace of Swords over here is very important. This Ace of Pentacles, two aces are very important here. They need to come right, and they need to reveal. There's some sort of truth that they're worried about revealing. Let's pull on the Hangman. Let's see where we go. Tell me about the Hangman, universe. Give me the final on this. What do we got here? Why is the Hangman here? Tell me about it. Okay, you ready? Yeah, I was right. I hate it when I'm right sometimes. Hey, it's the Seven of Cups. This Hangman, I believe I saw this. I don't remember because I watch the readings when I'm done. I cleanse them. So they all blend together to me. I did some reading the other day. I think it was the extended for the Mercury and Pisces reading, which ended with kind of a Hangman kind of situation. This is that situation. This is that energy. When this person reaches out, it's you who's in the Hangman. They are reaching out. This is why the universe was emphatic. They're reaching out. No. This isn't them not reaching out. They're reaching out. Yes, they are. Okay, I got the Lovers here. I got Eight of Wands on top of it. Yeah, they're intimidated by you, blah, 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 blah. They're getting past the Five Swords we saw from the cards that were crossing. This is you. You're going to be confused by when they reached out. You're going to be almost gobsmacked here. Just sort of, what the fuck was that? It is. It's that kind of conversation. Now, it could be because you expect you'll never hear from this person and you see them pop up on your phone or something. You're like, what the fuck is that? There's some sort of message in the energy, in some sort of way I feel it, that makes me want to say, what the fuck is that? What the fuck just happened here? Okay? That is the energy that's here. Okay, you definitely have some options. And again, I've got late for the sky here. I've got the sky on this. It's very strange. What's on top? Yeah, when you find something out, you're going to find out whatever this is. Whatever this Ace of Swords is, we got to pull on this motherfucker in the extended, because it crossed over here and we were talking about it. This is why they're slowing down. They're nervous about telling you whatever this is. It could be for some of you just their feelings for you, but I think it's way fucking deeper than that. You don't get a Hangman for that. Okay, if this person is that hung up that they can't tell you how they feel about you to the level that I see holding them back here, well, you might not be able to have a relationship with them anyway. There's something else here for a good number of you. You're going to find out. It's red with Temperance. You're going to find out. This basically might as well be justice right here. It's balanced energy. They're coming to make things right and tell you something. But that something that they tell you leaves you in a state of confusion a little bit. Again, what the fuck just happened here? Kind of a thing like that. What's the last card? It's red with the Ace of Cups. It's 10 wands. That doesn't surprise me. It's 10 fucking wands of burden. It is. It's not. It's up to you. This Hangman energy, it's up to you. It's your choice. It's your decision. 7 cups here. It is. This person is showing up. The universe is emphatic about that. They're slowing themselves down for reasons I've already explained. But with the 10 of Wands, after they reveal this to you, you're going to find something out from this person. It's going to leave you in a bit of a hangman. You're going to have a choice to make. What the fuck just happened here? This 10 Wands is a burden because you feel the love and they feel the love. Okay? This 10 Wands can mean a lot of things. I'll pull a couple cards on it before we go. For people that don't go to the extended, I don't hold my readings hostage. You don't have to go to an extended. I appreciate that you do. And I pull some wicked voodoo in there. But I'll give you some additional info here because this can mean a couple of things. This can mean that they tell you that they love you, but there's nothing they can do about it. It's a burden on them. Or it could be a reversal on that because this is more your energy here, this Hangman, where it's a burden because they tell you they love you and you're late for the sky. You catch my drift? It can be that too. It's the way I feel it that way. I also feel it the 3 ways. Maybe you don't like what you tell them or what they tell you. I'm sorry. You don't like what they tell you. And because you have love for them, it's a burden on you. Okay? So again, you can see my dilemma and any reader's dilemma. So please cut all your tarot readers some slack. We are reading general energies for thousands of people. There are layers upon layers upon layers upon layers of energy here. I've just given you 3, maybe 4 scenarios of how just these 2 cards could play out, and I have to do that. All right, I'm going to pull on this 10 of Wands real quick, okay? Either way, it leaves you with 7 of Cups and a Hangman, you know. And you might be late for the sky. Don't be afraid to be. Don't let anybody put a burden on you. If you don't like what they tell you, fuck them. You need to have that attitude in life. You need to have that neutrality for the outcomes of things. You know? If somebody wants to leave you, let them. If somebody wants to come in and tell you how they feel, let them. You decide what to do from there. It's your life. You're the star of the movie of your own life. You know? Don't ever forget that. You know? You're the star here. It is what it is. Just tell me a little bit about this 10 of Wands, universe. Anything else I can tell people who aren't going to the extended about this 10 of Wands? Oh yes. Yeah, 5 of Pentacles. And at the bottom, crossing that is the Fool. This could go either way. It's everything I already told you. There's nothing else I can repeat here. This energy makes you feel like, should I stay or should I go? Whatever it is when they approach you, when they come in and reveal something to you, it's not a cut and dry decision for you. You then become the Fool. They're the Fool coming toward you, right? They're worried about it and all that kind of stuff. You then become the Fool. I think because the Fool is crossed by the 3 of Cups, you're making a decision as to whether or not they opened up enough to you, or whether or not if there's a third party here, they got rid of it. You know, if somebody's coming in to put a placeholder on you, that's not good enough. You may need to leave somebody out in the cold, is what this card is saying, this 5 of Pentacles. You may need to, or you could take a leap of faith with them and celebrate. And 3 of Cups, it's up to you. It depends. This card, this 3 of Cups crossing the Fool, tells me it depends how much they open up to you. And nobody can predict that. I can't predict free will. Nobody can. If anybody tells you they can, they're full of shit. All right? They're full of, I saw some ad pop up on my YouTube one time. I don't know who the fuck they were. They're some couple or some shit. I think they can predict free will and stuff. I have no idea what the fuck that was about. But that's nonsense. That's nonsense, I'm telling you right now. The bottom line here, it can go either way for you. All right? It can go either way. Knock yourselves out with it. That's the best I can tell you. All right, so you might need to leave somebody out in the cold based on what they tell you. I don't know what they're going to tell you. It has something to do with their feelings. One thing for sure, either way you end up okay. Because I think for a lot of you, just finding out that you were right? That you haven't been fucking batshit crazy this whole time over this connection. Of course you haven't. Even if you were wrong, you still learned something here, didn't you? You still learned something, even if you were wrong. And you grew. You became a better person. That's what life's about. It doesn't even matter. But I'm telling you, you weren't wrong. Anyway, you're fine. Give me 3 cards from the universe here. What else does the universe want to tell Cancer before we go? Give me 3 cards. All right? 3 cards and a crossing card here. What else you want to tell Cancer before we go? Remember him? Magician? Well, there he is again. This shit is happening. All right, message from the universe is here. Message from the universe is here. Message from the universe. The messages from the universe for you today, Cancer, are 2 magicians, and a 2 of cups for the most part. Okay? 6 pentacles, 7 wands, and 6 cups. 6 cups crossing the 6 of pentacles is somebody who realized they fucked up here and they need to give to this. They want to give to this. They have the ability to give to it now. Maybe something's changed. That's what you're going to find out about with the Ace of Swords. I don't know. But either way, they have the ability to come toward, and it looks like they are. This energy right here, the 7 of Wands, has a lot of meanings. Someone holding back, someone being defensive, someone blocked, and someone standing up and wanting to fight for something. And that's what they're doing. It's very clear here that that's happening, even though they slow themselves down with all this nonsense I talked about with the 9 of Swords and all of that. Either way, the universe is emphatic. This person's coming towards you. But again, pay heed to what I said here in the final outcome. Okay? And we're going to cover this. We're going to dig deep into their soul, into this Ace of Swords, into all of it. We're going to see where this could potentially go in the extended. So if you want it, the link is in the description for you. All right? If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. I hope this reading was helpful. If I helped one person today, especially here, I've done my job, karmically speaking. Good luck.